a trovare dalla Germania. Scusate, devo cambiare il foglio magari prima di chiamarlo in un altro modo. E vorrei chiamare qui Thomas Bömkes, Managing Director di diversitytourism.com. Welcome Thomas. Thomas ci parlerà in inglese, quindi aguzziamo l'udito. E dove eravamo rimasti? Welcome Tom.
Thank you.
How are you? Are you enjoying Puglia?
Yes, and it's not my first time here. I've been here before, and I enjoyed it very much. But it's my first time. It was my first time today in Lecce.
Oh, really?
I drove around. I've been
really
to Taranto,
nice.
Gallipoli.
We talked about it before. Okay, Thomas. Just a question, and then you have 5 or 10 minutes, whatever you want, with us. Can you tell us about LGBTQIA plus tourism, such as the story of diversity tourism and the obligations for queer people face during their travels?
And you only give me 10 minutes?
Yeah.
That doesn't work. Forget it.
Or an evening.
Yes, an evening. It's not much more.
Portate lo champagne, grazie.
Okay. So the story of me and my partner, we're working in this LGBT tourism business since nearly 30 years. We started in the mid-90s. With this also with a small tour operator in the German market, but we wanted to do more in the beginning already. So we wanted to work with destinations, with tourist boards, with airlines, with hotels to bring in LGBT tourism into the general tourism industry, which didn't exist in the 90s really. So you had already hotels and tour operators, you had this, but not really on the global stage. And that is why we worked very early, starting to working with ITB Berlin, is the leading travel trade show in the world. And to bring this in really on the global level. And so we have really quite a challenge behind this. I was 10 years in board of director of the International Gay and Lesbian Travel Association in the US. And we had many ups and downs in this. So we tried working with destinations. We got really up, we did something with them. And then they had new general managers, they stopped everything. It was really up and down. But in general, in the last 30 years, it really, you see yourself, it really worked out for this. And yeah, since 10 years, we work really as the official LGBTQ and medical health tourism advisor for ITB Berlin. Is really the leading travel trade show in the world with 190 countries, 100,000 attendees. And this is really cool because I can work on a global stage and I can do whatever I want. But what I think is important to bring LGBT tourism in all the minds of all these tourism suppliers. And this changed a lot, I think, and makes me a little bit proud of that we could change a lot in the past years. Yeah, we have this LGBTQ tourism pavilion at ITB Berlin. Every year we do media functions with Bayer. We invite tourism ministers there to explain them how important it is to work in LGBT tourism. And here you see something what we do there. So we give out awards. So, but when it comes to LGBT tourism, when you have like in Europe here, Germany, Italy, Spain, it's very well developed today. Yeah. It's not a big challenge here. But you have, when you see it globally, there are a lot of challenges.
Yes, absolutely.
A lot of challenges. But on the other hand, you see in every country, also in strange countries like Russia, you have huge LGBT communities there. And these people also want to travel. Yeah. Even if they cannot, but they want to and they will. Or in the Arabian countries, there are huge LGBT communities. And this is for us on a global stage, we work on this. And now when you look to Asia, for example, like 2 days ago, the parliament in Thailand, they got the same-sex marriage for everybody. And it's the third country in Thailand. Yeah. But this was also a development. This is not from overnight. And even in Europe, so you see when we see the development of the last 30 years with same-sex marriage, it was also a development. Yeah. And which is still going on. But travel really educates people. And when we talk about LGBT tourism at ITB, also on the opening, on the press conference, everybody has to listen. If they like it or not, they have to listen. And this is very important. I like to give you an example. Like in 2019, every year we have a big partner country. And in 2019, we had Malaysia as the partner country, Muslim country. And we had the opening press conference, and there was the tourism minister, and we had one gay journalist in the audience. And he asked the Malaysian tourism minister, hey, what is about the right of your LGBT community in Malaysia? And then this tourism minister said, oh, as I know so far, we don't have these people in our country.
Really?
Okay. And this was really cool that he said this, because the entire global press was there, and everybody was writing about this globally. And the next day, in Kuala Lumpur, in the capital of Malaysia, there was a big LGBTQ demonstration with signs with "We exist." And this was because of this press conference, and it was really amazing, I think. Because otherwise this tourism minister knows that he has LGBT people in the country, so it means it was kind of funny. But in the end of the day, we had to slap in his face that there this, and they have to work with this if they like it or not. And in the end of the day, it goes more and more. And this is so it's a huge power of. I think it's not behind ITB. In tourism has a huge power. Yeah. In the end of the day, when you travel, because we always get the question is. We have to, when they're homophobic countries, we have to boycott these countries. We cannot travel. And we as ITB say, this is wrong in general. Yeah. You have to travel. Even when I say to countries like Arabia, say, for example, Dubai, is not allowed there, but we know many gay people are there. I've been myself to big gay parties in Dubai, believe me. Not a few thousand people there, so huge parties. And I think you have to travel there because there is a community, and when you don't travel there, you leave these people behind, and you cannot educate the people. Yep. And that is why you have to go there. It's absolutely a must, I think. And then we can change something, not next year and maybe not in 10 years, but in general we do this. And this is why get people educate through travel, and that is why we think it's a good thing to have LGBT travel on this tourism. But on the other hand, you said already, the LGBT community also has obligations. Yeah, and this is really important. We as an LGBT community, we want that everybody accept who we are, how we live, and this is okay. But on the other hand, we have to respect other cultures, other religions ourselves. Yes, when we travel to other countries, we have to respect the rules. Because we want the people, when they come to our countries, that they respect our rules and laws. So that is why I tell everybody, when you go to strange countries, check out the websites of the State Department. But like in Germany, you have the State Department website, and they put for every country all the security measurements. But also in Germany, it is the way. Also, all the information for the LGBT community, like how is the law, what does the law say, how is the real situation at the moment in the country. So check this out, and when you still want to travel there, behave what they say, and then you can go there. Like my example, Dubai is, when you travel to Dubai, you can, I do this myself, no problem, but you cannot walk hand in hand or kiss your same-sex partner on the street. On the other hand, straight people are also not allowed to kiss on the street there. Yeah. So that are the rules. Yes. Yeah, and when you don't follow these rules, don't travel. But if you can go, then you can enjoy the beauty of that country as well. And this is, I think, the respect what we want to get from others, we have to give ourselves. And this is what I don't like when you cannot go there, and I need to kiss my partner everywhere I go. Yeah. Okay, if you do this, but then you cannot say get the respect from others as well. Yeah. It's my personal opinion.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you so much.
Grazie.